Hey everybody. All right, we have got April finished pages. I did not do a ton of pages, but most of them were Disney. So take that with what you will. All right, so first we have Easter Ceramic Tiles by Sachin Sachdeva. And I did this bunny cupcake. It was just the next one in order. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the bunny cupcake. So we have that one. Then we have in the 100 Quest Color by Number by Sun Life Drawing. I did 2. I finished up the giraffe that I was doing in water-based markers. Come to the conclusion, I'm not a fan of water-based markers in here. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the next page. And we have got this lovely, cute little dog. This was a circle page. So you can tell the difference. Like there's hexagon, there is circle, there's triangles, and there's squares. So I also figured out, I'm not the biggest fan of the hexagons, but I'm doing them in order. So that way I will still do the hexagons. All right, here's where we get into Disney. And I've done a ton of Disney pages. So we have in Trompe l'Oeil Tome 2, I did 2 pages. 2 pages. We have got Tinkerbell. I did her in a pencil, and then the blue is acrylic paint. So it does look streaky, but is what it is. And then this King Triton that I did, this was the first time I used acrylic paint markers. So he's not the best looking, but I'm still very proud of how it turned out using acrylic markers because I've never done that before. So that is King Triton. Okay. We have Les Grands Classiques. This is just the original Tome 1. And I did Baby Cusco. And then again, this was all acrylic paint markers. I'm still trying to figure out my acrylic paint markers. I'm not that great at them. But I think he turned out pretty good. I think I matched his skin tones pretty well. So that one is complete. Hold on, let me move some books around so that I do not have a huge mess coming. All right, we have Les Grands Classiques Tome 9. I did 2 pages in here. I did Dopey, and I did his background like metallic-y. So I don't know. He was done in pencil. This one has funky paper to me. Like my pencils were not really agreeing with the paper very nicely. So I don't know what is different about the paper, but we have that. And then this was probably my favorite page of the month, was this mermaid here. Background is acrylic paint. She is done in, acrylic paint marker, and then she is done in pencil. So again, trying to work with this paper, it was weird with pencils, but I think that it ended up looking okay. And then we have in Les Grands Classiques Tome 10, I did 2 pages in here also. This Fox and the Hound page, I did completely in pencil, and I freaking am obsessed with it. Like, I just am obsessed with how the rocks turned out, and it just looks realistic to me. And then we have the Robin Hood page, and that was all done in pencil as well. All right, and last but certainly not least, I want to show you guys what I am currently working on, and it is in Tome 11. Les Grands Classiques Tome 11. It is a double page. This will be my first ever double page in a Disney book. So I'm going to show you guys the preview of it. So I have the top half done, and then I'm working on the bottom half. So that is progress. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the outside, the freaking truck, but it is what it is. So, all right, that is all that I have done for the month of April. I'm hoping this month I can get a few more pages done, do some more in my square books as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in next month's video.